The Ninth Circuit Court omitted one important fact when it came to Trump's immigration decision. Now, Trump created this executive order which was banning individuals coming into this country from about 7 different countries. It had nothing to do with Muslim ban, doesn't say anything about Muslims. No matter what religion you are inside of these countries, you were not allowed to come into the United States. Now, the corporate media went crazy over this, saying this is racist. Well, again, being an immigrant, a refugee, that's not a race. And we can see right now this has nothing to do with racism. But a judge, Ropart, decided, you know something, I'm going to stop this. And he went out there and he said, you know what, I rule that this cannot happen right now. And then it went to a 3-judge panel hearing, which included Judge William C. Canby Jr., Jimmy Carter appointed him, Richard R. Clifton, this is a George W. Bush appointee, and Michelle T. Friedland, a Barack Obama appointee. Now, the White House is using this law that's already on the books. It's been on the books for 60-something years. It's the suspension of entry or imposition of restrictions by president. And it reads as follows. When the president finds that the entry of any aliens or any class of aliens into the United States would be detrimental to the interests of the United States, he may, by proclamation, and for such period as he shall deem necessary, suspend the entry of all aliens or any class of aliens as immigrants or non-immigrants, or impose on the entry of aliens any restrictions he may deem to be appropriate. Now, remarkably, in the entire opinion, the panel did not bother even to cite the statute, which forms the principal statutory basis of the executive order, which is Section 3C, 5C, 5D of the order. Now, that's a pretty big omission, over 29 pages, including several pages devoted to determining the government's likelihood of success on the merits of the case. Now, we need to understand that going back in time, Clinton, well, he gave speeches about securing the border.
After years of neglect, this administration has taken a strong stand to stiffen the protection of our borders. We are increasing border controls by 50%. We are increasing inspections to prevent the hiring of illegal immigrants. And tonight I announce I will sign an executive order to deny federal contracts to businesses that hire illegal.
We also have Obama, who said that we need strong borders. We need a fence to stop illegals, others coming into the country.
The bill before us will certainly do some good. It will authorize some badly needed funding for better fences and better security along our borders, and that should help stem some of the tide of illegal immigration in this country.
And these presidents have used this law in the past. Now, Judge Andrew Napolitano said the following. The statute specifically says the president, on his own, by proclamation, meaning he doesn't have to consult with anybody else, can make the decision. The decision to ban is not reviewable. Judges are incapable of second-guessing the president on it. For that reason, he may be thinking the Supreme Court is going to invalidate it. And we can see right now that Trump is going to be taking this to the next level. But we do need to understand that there are certain other forces at play here. We understand that the president really doesn't run the country. It's those people hiding behind the curtain, those non-elected individuals, the central bank, the elite, the deep state, and they push their agenda anywhere they possibly can. Now, the corporate media, they are with them. They don't maybe know it, but they are with the elite, the central bank. They have for a very long time. They receive a lot of funds to keep their organizations in business. And we can see right now, no matter what Trump tries to do, they're going to try to cut him down at every turn. Because one thing that we know for sure, Trump is really not part of the Republican Party, not really part of the Democratic Party. We can see both of these parties are trying to get him. He's not part of the New World Order. And we can see that the central bank, the elite, who want this New World Order, a centralized system, well, they're continuing on with their goal, and they're going to do whatever they possibly can to reach that goal. Now, you can hear more of all of this in the full report, which is on the X22 Report YouTube channel. And those reports are Monday through Friday, one on Sunday, and they're between 6 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to listen to incredible interviews, you can go to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, where you can hear interviews with Cliff High, you can hear interviews with David Morgan, you can hear interviews with Michael Snyder, you can hear interviews with David Stockman, Jim Rickards. So head on over to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, and you can hear all the interviews there.